Hello, this is Howie, and I'm here to help you win with money. This episode is about Bitcoins. Bitcoin has hit a new all-time high since the last time we recorded. So I'm going to go over a couple of news items in this episode. Stay tuned, but don't forget to first like, subscribe to my channel, and if you know people who need help with winning with money, share my channel with them. Let's go on to this week's episode. The first thing I want to talk about is IRS and the tax form will be updated for next April. They're going to put crypto questions right up front. And the question is worded in this way at the moment. Did you receive, sell, exchange? You have to pay taxes on it. If you're a miner, that means you receive. If you convert one crypto to another crypto, that's an exchange. Even if it's the same value, if I exchange $100 of Bitcoin into $100 of Ether or $100 of Litecoin, they still want you to pay tax on this. If you made money trading, some people trade crypto, it's no different from trading stock market or options trading. They want you to pay tax. Okay, on to a new website. Cointelegraph is where I like to get my news from. So let's see what's interesting. Let's go into this one here. Bitcoin, Wall Street launching a crypto index. Is that good or bad for the market? Well, I think that's good. But let me tell you what I don't like. The first thing I notice is this. 550 coins in this index. So it's like the S&P 500, except in the crypto world, 490 some odd coins are garbage. There's only a handful of decent coins. So that's my point of view. I know you may not agree with me, and that's okay. But this is very different from the S&P 500. In the S&P 500, more than 400 or 450 of those businesses are profitable. So they're businesses you want to own as part of an index. If I sold you an index with like 90% garbage companies that are bound to fail and only a handful of companies that may succeed, would you want to buy a stock market index like that? I hope your answer was no. And in this sense of the word, or the same concept, would you want to buy a crypto index with 550 stinky coins? And again, not sure how many of them are good or bad, but if it's only a handful of good coins, like 10 of them, then I don't know if I want to do something like this. So that's my point of view. I know you may have others. Comment below if you think otherwise. Let's move on to the next big thing. This article, this does not surprise anyone. Institutional investors, big companies are rushing in. We've been following the market with all the big payment companies like PayPal, Square, Robinhood allows trading. Coinbase has obviously been around in the space, but a lot of bigger institutions are rushing into it. Banks are getting into it. So they are buying something like this. It's a unit trust. Each trust is backed by an underlying crypto. That's how it works. There is a big premium for it because you're not even getting a 1/10 of a Bitcoin. So there's definitely you're overpaying for it here. But regardless, it's one of the easiest way to buy crypto without getting a crypto wallet. You can trade in and out. You can day trade. You can trade in 1 minute here, and then 5 minutes later you can sell out. So that's why people like the GBTC as a trading vehicle for Bitcoins. In this article, Grayscale makes a claim that more people started buying Bitcoin because of COVID. They really didn't say why, or at least I didn't see why, but it just made people more aware. I think it may have to relate to, well, there's a couple things. One is cash. Cash, anything that touches cash, you have to touch it, and everybody knows cash, the piece of paper is full with germs, so no one wants cash. They want contactless payments. The other thing is when the U.S. government is printing out money and handing it out, people know that devalues your dollar in your wallet or the money in your bank. So there's some valid reasons for this. The only thing I really care about is at the very end of this, they said, what happens when COVID is gone? I don't think I don't think people will say, oh, well, COVID is gone. Let's go back to cash. Let's go back to touching filthy money. The U.S. government will still keep on printing out dollars and devaluing your money. Is this the time that everybody's waiting for? I don't know. We still may be 5 or 10 years too early in the Bitcoin usage. But these are things that you need to keep an eye on. If you're accumulating Bitcoin, I think now is still the time. You add a little bit each month. Dollar cost average like you would do the stock market. And I'm not talking about a lot of money. I'm talking about $5, $10. If you could afford more, maybe you step it up to $50 or $100 a month. But you keep it small. If it goes to zero, you're not gonna be too upset. You're not gonna lose too much. If it continues to rise, you're gonna be happy that you got at least some asset class in crypto. For most of us, we cannot afford antique cars or famous paintings that cost millions. But in crypto, you don't have to buy one whole coin. You can buy 0.0000001 piece of a coin. So there's a lot of good things about this. And one of the last articles I want to go to is this is in Forbes magazine. I don't know if it's truly a leak report, but it makes good news. And one of the things that you should understand is somebody at Citibank thinks crypto or Bitcoin will be over 300,000 by the end of next year. Right now, we're still at around 19,000. So if you add a 0 to 19, that only brings you to 190,000. So that's a tenfold. So now, I'm not saying this is true or not. I don't believe it. I think between 30 to 50,000 is probably a good price per coin. But what do I know? I'm not an expert. Like I said, I just throw in $5 a month, $10 a month. I am definitely not somebody who's going to sell my house or sell my car and move all my assets into this. There are other people on the internet who have. They are definitely betting on this coin. I am not. I'm just covering this from a Bitcoin news. It potentially could be the asset class of the future. So I do not know what's going to happen. I keep an eye on it, but I am not one of those guys who say sell everything you have and buy Bitcoins. So let's keep an eye on this. Now, 5 or 10 years from now, you may be like, dude, you should have put more money. The $5 or $10 a month is not going to do enough for you. Even if it's 10 or 100 fold, you wish you did more. And you're right. Maybe I wish I did more. But I am a very safe and conservative investor, and I am not going to put a lot of money into this thing because as fast as it goes up, it can go right back down to 10 or 12 bucks just as fast. So I'm going to take proper risks and manage my investment that way. So that's about it for this episode. Hope you enjoy. Please like and subscribe. I'm here to help you win with money, whether it comes with stock market, trading, crypto, or anything else. Make sure you follow my channel. And again, let's help me share the word. Let me help people win with money.